Well, hello and welcome to another episode, our second episode. Well, third kind of, but anyway,
Well,
on
without me, it doesn't count. I'm just
hey, you're
saying.
here. You're always here. You can't do the AM Munch without Amy and Michael.
With just an M.
That's right. We
We
just
just
can't help it. So the A and M, and today we're going to talk about support. And we all need support from different areas and different ways. And so we're going to talk a little bit about what kind of support is out there and what kind of support you may need. And then how do you reach out when you
Mm.
really need support from someone and feel comfortable with doing it? And you should have somebody in your life like Amy and Michael to be able to reach out and say, hey, I need a little support right now. I'm going through something. First thing you always remember, and we always talk about Amy, is what? Breathe.
So one thing I want to talk about with support, and it was so funny because we just pick a word, and Michael said, "Well, what do you mean by that?" I'm like, "I don't know yet. Let's go find out."
Mhm.
So we started officially last week, and we set up for Wednesdays. Yay! And
Mhm.
so yesterday, on Tuesday, I was on a call, and Michael's calling me, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And for whatever reason, in his mind, it was Tuesdays, not Wednesdays. And so he did it, and it's wonderful. Go look at it, remarkable. And please go tell somebody in your life how remarkable and why they're remarkable to you. That's how you build support. But one the thing that I want to really be clear with her, Michael and I have been good friends and been working together for many years. And because we have been supporting each other and we trust each other, when that happened, I wasn't upset
Mhm.
because I knew it was just something weird happened. Not that he was trying to game me or whatever. And that's the kind of support that I want you to be looking for. Hopefully, you already have some of that in your life. But if you don't, we want to support you in creating that. And you have to create it and you have to be committed to it. My good friend, Dr. Maria, gave me this. See,
Oh, wow.
isn't
Oh,
that
wow.
amazing? You and me. Because for
And it's
me, it's
internally
not all
connected.
about me and it's not all about you. It's
Right,
about us. And
right.
how do and I know we've talked about this before. Yes, we're very happy people and we're very resilient, but we have our moments too.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, Right?
Oh,
And
yeah. I'm
so
not like
we,
this all the time. Well, all right, 90%. 90%. But I'm not like this the other 10%, you know.
right, right.
Yeah,
But
we
it's,
will
but
we all have our downtime. We all have our downtime, right?
well, and it's about, get knowing yourself and knowing what you need. And one
Right.
of the things that for me with you and with others, me supporting them and them supporting me, I've learned, oh, these are some ways that I need support.
Hmm.
And so one of the reasons we created this was to support each other, and
Right.
we're hoping it will support many other people. So, but
Yeah.
there's support groups, there's counselors, there's all kinds of ways to get support. What I want to challenge each of you to kind of look at your life and see where are the things that are really supporting me and
Hmm.
am I using them? And we have several people that we work with who are running major, major things, amazing, amazing people. And it's been so wonderful this last year that they'll text us. I'm not, things don't feel so great right now
Right.
and and we'll support each other.
Hmm.
And it's so great to have those people that everybody else counts on
Hmm.
coming to us. But I also have to make sure, what are my limits?
All right.
How much support can I give before I go down?
And sometimes you have to step back from your life and say, wait a minute, what is my support team look like? Who are the people that when I'm around, I feel totally supported. I can trust them and I can rely on them and I can tell them anything that's going on in my life. That is your support team, that trust, that circle that you're building. And truth be told, there's only like probably a few people that you'll have in that circle.
Hmm.
You know, three, four, probably at the most, that you have that trust circle of people that you can sit down, you can talk with, and let go of whatever it is that may be burdening you. And so our challenge today too is to our challenge to you guys today is to look at your circle, see who it is, and then talk with them and let them know that they're part of your circle. Because sometimes, I mean, you may not realize you're part of someone's support circle, and that puts another responsibility on you that
Hmm.
maybe you didn't have. And it's a good responsibility.
If but
We-
you choose to take it. And I think
Yes.
the thing that I want is like it's a
Yeah.
commitment.
Right.
And you need to be clear what is that commitment and negotiate that with that other person.
Yeah, what does that look like? You know, you say that I'm your support person. What does that look like, and what are you looking for from me? And it may sound like it's like, oh man, that's so mechanical. That's so, I'm asking so much, but it is important to be very specific. Just like we talked yesterday, or I talked yesterday, about being
But I was with
remarkable.
you in spirit
Yeah,
for sure.
about being remarkable. And so if you're telling someone that they're being remarkable, let them know specifically what makes them remarkable. So if you want somebody to be a part of your support team, tell them exactly what type of support are you looking for from them. And you may need a different support from different people,
Yes,
right?
100%.
Right,
100%.
100%.
As I might have talked about him before, but my friend Mickey, he and I have been good friends since 2009, and he does similar type of work that we do.
Hmm.
And we committed to meeting once a week for an hour. And we
Hmm.
call it our spiritual gas station. And we
Okay.
talked about, are we living, what we came here to live? Are we being the people we choose to be?
Hmm.
And since 2009, it's just been such a beautiful relationship. We're always we like to say we start the conversations with prayer and then we throw bait in and then we
Uh-huh.
see where it goes. We don't
Yeah.
talk but once a week, and it's not always, but almost every week. But
Hmm.
we'll text in between and that works for us.
Yeah.
I have other relationships that I'm texting and communicating on a daily basis,
Right.
but we negotiate that. And like you're saying, I may be thinking that this person is my support person, but
Uh-huh.
they have no idea what that expectation is.
Right, right. And my daughter is my oldest daughter, Deonavi, is a lot like me. And uh, pretty much when I'm going through an event, she's going to an event, and we're talking about the things that we got to do. And we support each other by just sharing the challenges that it takes to put an event together, to organize everything, to make sure you have everything in your vehicle and then in your mind, you're going back, and to listen to her and her to listen to me. And it is a great support. It might sound stressful to somebody else who's not going through it, but see, that's the support I need from her, but it's not the same support I need from my wife.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
And so my wife just want to know what time are you getting home?
And who's bringing dinner?
It was bringing in, that's it. That's it,
So,
but in regards to events and stuff like that, but support is important, and I just pray that everyone out there has the support that they need. And again, reach out to the Veterans Center, reach out to suicide prevention, reach out to your local counseling center, reach out to any rehab center, reach out to wherever it is that you know where you need support at that may be at a higher level than just friends. Friends are great, they're really good, but but they can only go so far.
and
So,
they only should go so far. It's not
right,
healthy for them either, and
right.
yeah, you need professional help. Please get that. And, contact us. We know a lot of resources. I'll put some after we post it. I will put some in there. There's,
Okay.
there's so many great resources in this community. And something I run a monthly women's group at the North Las Vegas Vet and Community Center.
Uh-huh.
And we've been doing that for 3 years. And one of the assignments that I have given them, and it's an ongoing thing, is about I say, how can I help you? Right. And people look at me like, especially women, they're really bad at that. So
Yeah.
what I'm having them do is write a list of things other people can do for you, little things, medium things, big things. And
Right.
so when somebody asks, you have something right there that you can ask for.
Hmm. And then you know what? Sometimes, even with journaling, if you write down, okay, if I needed support from somebody, what kind of support would I really need from someone? And write it down to make it real, right? Because that's what helps, it makes it real. The other part of making it real is that once you write it down and you tie it to someone, then you can ask that person, will they actually be that support for you? Because now it's very specific and it's very real to you. Um, uh, Again, go to our website, www communityconnectlv.org, and you can see all of the resources that we have on that site. If you know of a resource too that you think is
Yes.
really good that's in the Valley, let us know. We'll
Yes.
put it on our website. We just want to make sure that everybody is supported in whatever way that they need to be in the community, because we want everybody supported, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Be well-rounded, be well-rounded, well balanced, and
Well
love.
fed? No.
Huh?
Well fed?
Well fed, yeah, spiritually, physically and
At
spiritually.
all levels.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So it's great. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody always tuning in to us. And again, we're just trying out something new, and we want everybody to take a moment and just breathe. It's going to be all right. Whatever you're
Gonna
going
be all
through,
right.
whatever you're challenged with, it's going to be all right. And if not, come onto our site, look at the resources, and know that 2KOS, to keep on smiling, on YouTube. Check us out on there, and get a smile. Just get a smile from just looking at someone else and what they're going
Give
through.
a smile. Get a
Yeah,
smile. Give a smile.
yeah. And if you want me to interview you, hey, let me know. All right. I'll come out and interview you. I don't care. I'll show everybody your smile. If you want to
Yes,
share your smile with
please.
somebody, just let me know. Just text me or email me. Everybody has my number, 702-290-7086. All right. Anyway,
So happy Passover, happy April Fools, happy Wednesday.
all right. And this is no joke what we're doing today. This is serious. Even though it's April Fool's Day, whatever that is.
And people, yeah, will meet without you, but don't take it personally.
Yeah, and that is
Yeah.
my actual number, by the way. Yeah, yeah. And if the meeting happens without you and you're still there and your name is still on the backboard, then you're still involved. Okay.
Winning,
Right, what
winning.
is it? Right here. There it is. Right there. There. This way. Okay, there we go. Right there. There she is. There she is. There
You're
she
not
is.
getting rid of me
Amy.
anytime soon, brother. Don't even try it.
All right. Well, take care. God bless. Have a blessed day. And thank you for tuning in to the AM Munch with Amy and Michael.